Hello and welcome to another edition of the Iona College postgame wrap-up. Ian Sacks, Jersey Joe Archino. The Iona Gales falling to the Monmouth Hawks 110-102. Joe, an incredible game. Both teams fighting back and forth throughout the entire contest, but then a disappointing ending to what was a great game.
Yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate that it had to kind of all come unraveled by that huge scuffle and fight at the end. Look, both teams got out of control. Really, we're going to see, and we'll have the clips and the game clips and everything that happened at the end, but it's just really unfortunate that a great game and what's turning into a tremendous rivalry just unfolded so badly. I think there's players accountable on both sides. Clearly, there's going to be punishments handed down, but you never want to see it end like that. You really don't.
Very unfortunate thing to end the game like that. It was a little bit chippy throughout the game, probably both teams saying more than they should have. Very unfortunate because I truly thought that was a very good college basketball game. A lot of high-level players in the game.
But now let's get back to the actual action of the game, what happened in the 40 minutes. Iona up by 1 at halftime after a 9-0 run, and then Monmouth comes out in the second 20 minutes and shoots the lights out. 67% from the floor, and just couldn't miss a shot. What happened to Iona defensively, and what changed for Monmouth offensively?
I think at the end, sometimes in basketball, you knock down all your shots, and that's exactly what Monmouth did. They knocked down everything in their path. It really was one of the most remarkable shooting nights I've seen in the Heinz Athletic Center in a long, long time. I think Iona's defense wore down as the game kind of went along. I think the problem they face is we know Monmouth's defense is just slightly better, and I think offensively Iona had to work that much harder, and that made them kind of have to resort back and really go away from defense a little bit. They had to work so much harder, and that, at the end of the day, is a big reason for it.
They play great. They're a great team, all right? And we gave it our best shot tonight. Okay, it's a really good rivalry. It's fun to have a good rivalry.
Coach Cluse saying that Monmouth's performance was like the MAAC semifinal game between these two teams last year, but it was Iona knocking down all the shots and knocking down a good majority of the shots for Iona. A.J. English, 45 points tonight, one off of his career high 46, which happened a few weeks ago right here at the Heinz Center. What can you say about A.J.'s toughness and grit, knocking down shots to keep Iona in this game?
Look, there were so many points where this game could have gone even more away from Iona, but it seemed like every time that was going to happen, A.J. came and answered with some big shots. I thought where they got into trouble is when there was around 9 minutes left in the second. I thought they tried to play hero ball way too early. They came down the court, rushed way too quickly. I thought that they should have simplified the offense, slowed things down a little bit, moved the ball a little bit better, and things might have flowed. But, I mean, this game could have gotten much uglier if it wasn't for just the incredible display that we've grown so accustomed to seeing from A.J. English.
I mean, they're coached well. You know, they're a great team. You know, I say every team in MAAC has great players with great coaches. You know, so I mean, everybody goes on runs. You know, we're shooting, weren't shooting so good from three. You know, so I mean, it happens. You know, like I said, they made shots.
So the home winning streak snapped at 26. Undefeated in the MAAC, no more. Iona drops to 6-1. Monmouth moves up to 5-1 in the MAAC. Joe, where do the Gales need to go moving forward as they've got a lot more season remaining?
I mean, it's like you just said right there. There's a lot of MAAC games left to play, and I know it's easier said than done, but you just have to put this behind you because you have huge matchups coming up. One against your other gigantic rival, Manhattan, which I think we know is a pretty big rivalry here at the Heinz Athletic Center, but they just have to put it behind. Look, they've got some circumstances, they've got some injuries, some things just haven't gone their way this season, but they have an incredible amount of talent. Sometimes things don't go anywhere, sometimes shots don't go in. I think Coach Cluse is one of the best coaches in the country at getting his team to bounce back, look at the mistakes that they made, and improve on that. And I don't think there's any question that with their games coming up on the road against Rider, I think that's a really good game to bounce back from this one, and I think that's what will happen.
Well, Iona needs to go back to the drawing board as they fall to Monmouth 110-102. For Jersey Joe Archino, I'm Ian Sacks, signing off from the Heinz Athletic Center.